Three, two, one, go. Just a few more hours and then I can play you. Why is it the style at the time that let's play a game and then shortly afterwards it gets a Switch port? It happened with Pikmin 2, it happened with Tomb Raider. It was going to happen with Batman Arkham Asylum because I was already going to do the PS4 version of this game. Hello, here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Batman Arkham Asylum. In the previous episode, we truly went through some back-breaking labor. I'm not sorry for that joke. And in today's video, we'll be heading towards a Dead Man's Point to go towards the Batcave. Yeah! But first, upgrades! So, let's see what we can do now. We got the multiple frequency detonator. Thanks to Galaxy's Edge, I can't hear the word detonator without thinking of those Coke bottle things. So, like, they kind of don't want us to call them thermal detonators or anything like that. They're not actually thermal detonators, but, like, they're supposed to be, like, Coke orbs or whatever. But everybody calls them a detonator, and it's like one of the silliest things ever, and that's one thing that I just can't help but think whenever I see those things nowadays. We are not going the correct way at all, but I want to do some... Never mind, my notes were wrong. There's an electrical gate. I was confused. We're going to be going over here and taking out our frustrations on the world with these guys. Hey, I'm going to take out my frustrations. I'm single on Valentine's Day. I don't have eggnog. McDonald's ripped me off. They only gave me 9 chicken nuggets. That feels like a two truths and a lie scenario. And let's go over here and punch your face. Or the back of your face. Or the back of your head. Or your back. Whatever part of the body that is. So, if we go over here, we can see that that is a thingamabob. And, because we're Batman, we should be going into the thingamabob. This is not the way we need to go for story progress, but it's still something that I want to demonstrate anyway.
Come in, sit down, take off your mask. So, Bats, I was thinking, you really could use a friend in here. Someone to talk to, share secrets with. Shall we start with the big one? Who is that behind the mask? Why do you feel the need to go out into the world and fight people like me? Do you really think you can win? We'll see.
Would it be a bad joke to say that this is an idiot box? Did you get the joke? Because that's what TVs are called. I didn't understand that joke for the longest time. All I knew was that it was a SpongeBob episode name. I didn't realize that that was like an actual term people would say. But yeah, now I know where that SpongeBob episode name comes from. And we're talking about SpongeBob in the middle of a Batman video because that is the most thematic, relative thing to discuss in a Batman video. Let's go over to Arkham North and actually do some story progress. Whee! There were Joker teeth!
Point. It's been a favorite suicide location on Arkham Island for over 100 years.
Yeah, I know. I once saved an unfortunate inmate from leaping off into the rocks below. I found a cave entrance and over the years have moved a number of supplies here. It's a regular home away from home.
This door over here is locked for loading screens. I mean, for the sake of being inconvenient for Batman. So let's go around this area. And I gotta say, that detail about Batman saving somebody trying to jump off the cliff over there, that does put into question the quality of the asylum, because this place is supposed to be rehabilitating people and things like that, but... Ooh, verdict trophy. But if it's gotten to that point where it's become a frequent spot to be given a nickname and things like that, not exactly a great asylum. So we got a riddle thingy a moment ago, and this one always bugs me because I remember what it's supposed to look like, but I can never remember the entrance for it. It's going to be over here near the entrance to the asylum. It's the seesaw right here. Doodle-dee and Tweedledum. I always found it interesting. Electrical gates! Electrical gates are so the shiny, but we can't get the shiny because of the electrical gate! Car! Curses! Foiled again! What I was trying to say a moment ago was that I always found it interesting that... Ooh, bad guys, speed up. I always found it interesting that there's like 2 villains in the Batman series based off Alice in Wonderland characters. There probably are more than that, but I just always found it interesting because you have the Mad Hatter and you got the Tweedledee and Tweedledum characters. So, the interesting thing about those characters, they don't actually make a physical appearance in these games. I don't think they appear at any point in the Arkham series, aside from character models and things like that. The interesting thing about them is that they're mistaken for twins often, but they're actually cousins. And whenever I see that nowadays, I think it's Platoon. Because Callie and Maria are referred to as the Squid Sisters, but they're not actually sisters, they're cousins.
My family's blood ran through the heart of Gotham. We were doctors, politicians, and teachers. We have been the organ, cleaning the arterial filth from the city. We have been its servants, giving all to protect it. And still it has chosen to hurt us.
That's the A button, not the B button. So this never happens to me when I play Nintendo games, but whenever I play like a third-party game like this, especially since like my first experience with the game was on Xbox 360, I still mix up the A, B, and the X and Y buttons. That still always happens every now and then. Now this looks like a Ritter trophy, Ritter thingy. Nope, it's not. Okay. I was lied to. I was lied to by my own brain that told me wrong information.
Security deactivated.
On.
Dr. Young was heading up a project. It was big, lots of external funding. Here are the last notes she filed. I can't make sense of it. What does it mean?
Looks like she was experimenting on the Arkham patients. This new chemical only barely resembles the original Venom compound.
There are a number of changes that appear to amplify the strength of the drug. Multiple references to a Titan formula. Even a small amount could trigger a Venom-like transformation in the host, eliminating the need for the storage tank Bane requires.
Hang on. These notes aren't complete. The formula is missing. That must be the secret Dr. Young is hiding. If Joker gets his hands on this, he will create an army of 1,000 Banes.
My God. Is Joker crazy enough to do that? What am I saying? You've got to stop him.
I got a new toy! Batclaw! Yeah!
I'm going after her. She was heading to the mansion with cash. I'm going up top via the catacombs.
Before you do that real quick, just pull up the character files real quick. The map is giving us a hint on our next objective. That's fascinating. So let's go over to the character battles real quick, and as usual, I'm going to kind of skim over these and not really read them on screen, but if you'd like to read the information for yourself, feel free to do that. I personally will not be doing that because I don't feel like it. I gotta say, we didn't really talk about this a whole lot during the video or anything like that, but I gotta say, this game probably has like my favorite version of Bane ever. Dark Knight Rises Bane is still pretty cool. This guy's creepy, but yeah, I really like this version of Bane. This guy looks really cool. He doesn't look nearly that cool when you actually see him in later games. I'm just gonna say that right now. His actual physical appearance is really dumb. Just like these guys. But anyway, actually moving on to stuff that we need to do. We got the Bat Claw, and boom! I think that was the action camera accidentally triggered right there. Most of the gadgets in this game have a secret action camera that can make for like a super epic camera shot and things like that. I believe we demonstrate at least one of them already. I might be wrong about that, but I will intend to demonstrate all of them. So if I get like one comparison or anything like that, this is what it normally looks like. And it looks lame. How dare it not look epic? Okay, that upgrade thing is bothering me. Batarang power! There we go, the stupid thing went away. Whee!
Sorry, boss. Took a little longer to find him than you figured it would.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try and be more precise next time I'm planning an island takeover.
Hey, I didn't mean...
Criticism I can take. I mean, I'm not perfect. Well, come to think of it, I'm pretty close to perfect, aren't I? Where was I? Oh, yes. Criticism from a worm like you. A worm who's only crawling around free because I arranged to open his cell is something I will not tolerate.
I'm sorry, boss. I didn't mean it like that. Please.
Oh, well, see, now you're apologetic. I'll just have someone drive round to your house and bring your mind slave, okay?
But Joker...
You got a problem with my generous nature?
No, I guess not. Thanks.
Oh, don't mention it. Let's just consider the matter closed. Did I ever tell you the one about the guy who came home to find his wife a paraplegic? You there? Calling all cars! Calling all cars! Croco the Bat! Croco boy, are you there? No?
Why? Oh.
I waited a second specifically because I knew you were going to say something, but then you didn't say something, so I thought I was mistaken, but then you started saying something immediately after I started throwing the batarang. Okay, that's fine. Alright, it's epic and awesome. Don't punch my beautiful face. Do you realize how long it took me to put this mascara on? Batman makeup is not inexpensive, you know. Pfft, stupid jerks. Shoryuken! That was a kick, more like a roadhouse, but I still say Shoryuken.
I've been digging deeper into Dr. Young. According to her bank records, there have been multiple payments starting last April until 2 months ago. Then nothing. The payments came from a company owned by Mr. Jack White.
One of Joker's oldest aliases. So, Joker pays Dr. Young to create his army, and then all of a sudden he stops. Doesn't make any sense.
More Joker teeth. More Joker teeth. There we go. Even though I play this game like a bazillion times, every now and then I still forget some of the button combinations, like the quick battering. Now, there is something through that door. I want to go back over here, though, because I do believe there is a Riddler thingy we can take care of. Ah! Where is the thing? I saw the thing. I saw the thing. Shiny, shiny, shiny!
You're kidding me, right? That thing's not a man. My God!
Hello.
useless like paper.
He just needs a nice hug. He probably just needs like some like friend thing around Valentine's Day or something like that. He just needs a friend. Batman's our friends, not food.
Hey, this is weird. The payments to Dr. Young's account didn't stop exactly. They were declined. Dr. Young put a block on her account.
Sounds like she had a change of heart. She tried to block the payments. Joker doesn't like it when his partners try to back out.
So he decided to get himself back to Arkham, find his formula, and create the army himself.
Exactly.
I've hacked into her email accounts. 2 mails stand out. The first is a resignation letter dated last week. Sounds like she was trying to get away.
And the second?
A message from Joker. Well, Jack White. It's a long thread. She's begging to stop the experiment because it's too dangerous. He's not listening. Let's see. Random threats to her family, a couple of bad jokes, a picture of a dead baby, and a threat.
Go on.
He says, I'm coming for you, I want what I paid for, and then a joke about wheelchairs, lovely. And a drawing of some kind of donkey.
No mystery why she's so scared. I'm coming up to the surface. I'll find her.
Ow! Gravity wins again! Don't you just hate it when gravity increases on you? That's just the worst feeling ever. Like, come on, gravity, what have you ever done for me? Riddler trophy is shiny. Riddler trophy is shiny. Actually, it was a small purple, not glowing thing. What's the opposite of glowing? I don't know. That's the direction we want to go, but this is the direction of the shiny thing that we can't get yet because we don't have the thing. That's the one thing that bugs me about games like this and like the 3D Zelda games and things like that is that when you get a cool new toy, but then you see a bunch of stuff that you can't use it for. Because we got the back claw that's super awesome, but it doesn't exactly help get in that one Riddler trophy.
8th patient, session 2. Patient name, Waylon Jones, a.k.a. Killer Croc.
So, is this the part where you try and reason with me? Find out why I did it, Doc.
We're here to help you, Mr. Jones.
You got a cure for me then, Doc? Can you make me normal?
Normal is a poor choice of words. No one's really normal, are they?
Figured as much. So, how about this, Doc? You let me go now, and I won't eat you.
You don't really eat people. It's just an urban myth.
Oh, you think? Keep believing that, Doc.
You saw the face cam earlier in this Let's Play. You know exactly what I do every time I go through like an explosive thing like that. Return to the surface via the sewer system.
Ding dong, Joker again. Don't worry about the bat. I put a few surprises along the way if he decides to turn up and spoil the fun. Oh, and if you hear a shot in the dark, don't
Hangar.